Hey, so my name's Damon Guyat, born and raised in Hamilton, proud of it. I record and perform under the moniker Naked House and have done so for 12 years now, based in Hamilton. Don't suppose I'll be going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, in terms of the city or my career, we'll see. Loose, ramshackle, certainly lo-fi, with a certain psychedelic quality to it. And if it's noisy, then so be it. If I do, then that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'll get uncomfortable in this position soon enough, my friend. Don't worry. There are musicians and bands that have inspired that, but particularly it was more just being so poor and broke that inspired my budget inspired my sound. On that same token, Neil Young, I'm just he's an absolute icon and I think an absolute legend, and his whole attitude towards writing and recording is that it's more or less about the feel than it is about the technical ability. My budget and Neil Young's attitude towards recording music. I hold no bones about not being a virtuoso on my instruments, but I have a lot to say, and if the message gets across, it doesn't matter how crisp the quality is or how fast I'm playing a thing. So it wasn't even a planned release. The songs that are on it, as early as the opening track, Goodnight, dates back to 2007. In fact, it's a continuation of a song called Good Morning, which is the last song on my Afterthought EP. I had no idea that I would even revisit that backing track. I'm not very prolific. I'm not just banging out music like a sausage factory. I work very slowly, meticulously, and I'm a perfectionist to a fault. It was about just me when I lived in Waterdown, wandering the streets late at night with a cigarette in hand and coffee in hand, just kind of living this small town life as a late teens, early 20s guy, and bored and little to no friends, just let my mind just wouldn't shut up. So I would just walk around town writing songs in my head. And Soft Bouquet, You Can Call Me Batman, was the first one. So it lived in my head, and I thought that's a good one to approach it with a new perspective. When I first started those songs, it was just I didn't know what to do with them. It didn't seem like the right time to have those be my latest stuff. There are songs that are all in major key that I find just as sad. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. I was playing in front of children about like 2 weeks ago, and I was playing I Don't Want to Let You Down. And I just figured, well, they're kids. They're not really going to pay attention to the lyrics. You know, the lyrics deal with like hanging on a noose on daddy's branch of the family tree. All major chords. It's just 3 chords over and over again, and they're all major. Yeah, I had one parent come up to me and say like, oh man, do you think that was really appropriate talking about like death and suicide in front of kids? I'm like, oh, I'll ask the other parents and see what they said. None of the other parents really clued into the lyrics. They were just focused on the kids dancing. Yeah, it's an absolute cathartic experience when I'm writing lyrics that about things that I face with my own mental health and what I go through. I'm not the only one. There are other people that are going through heartbreak, deaths in the family, or contemplating suicide, and I know that they kind of want to like hear that someone else is going through it, but maybe not be like further depressed by nothing but minor keys. They kind of want to shake their butts. Well, I just wanted to thank everyone who's supported me for all these years, and I hope to meet new faces in the future where we can all show our faces again. And keep your eyes open for me. I'll be around. You can talk to me. I'm a good guy.